This just in, Bob. See, like a pager.
SHULI gave him those Israeli teeth, and they just. Well, let's talk about SHULI real quick, though. I do want to say this.
You got to move up. We can't hear you.
Oh, sorry. I have to go in a few minutes, but this is the thing with SHULI. Is it true that they're not even going to change the name of the Uncle Pedo show? Like that's where I'm really kind of skeptical why they wouldn't just cut all ties to that guy.
Because he came up with the Uncle Rico show name?
Yeah, that's what they say. You don't want any residue of that guy whatsoever. I mean, that guy deserves to be under the jail, not even in it. He deserves to be 6 feet under it. And they're going to keep the name. I mean, it's they need.
Yeah, they're going to keep. There's no way they're changing the name.
But listen to this.
No, they think it's funny. Carl was joking about it last Friday when they did Point Double Point. Carl was joking about something.
Because Carl's not. Yeah, because it is funny for Carl because he's not going to lose his channel. But I think it is very possible that if somebody got a hold of this information at YouTube and they realized that their channel was started by 6,000 images of children being abused.
Oh, you're right. Maybe Felicia could get on it. She's good at getting people fucking stripped of all their privileges.
They could lose their channel. I mean, he didn't have that many subs, but they would lose it in 2 seconds. I mean, it's not that his channel's so big, but they would lose it in 2 seconds if somebody at YouTube got hip to.
Well, again, they don't enforce anything over at YouTube. I mean, if you play someone's music, they'll take your channel down. Or if you take out your dick, they'll shut it down immediately. But for the most part, it's too big. They don't really follow anything, and but the arrogance of the shitware, he's always like, no, we didn't. I mean, these guys are all such arrogant losers. It really is spectacular. But SHULI act like, no, we didn't. I never knew, and just laughing it off. And Carl's laughing. Now this guy ISO is funny to them. I mean, these guys are fucking straight up clowns.
It's a horrible situation. It's as bad as it can get, and I would think Stuttering John.
What's as bad as it can get?
I'm saying the fact that you had to create your channel, that the guy that helped you produce your all the success that you've had post Howard Stern was a guy that had 6,000 images of children getting abused sexually. I mean, literally, that's like worse. That's like the Holocaust. I mean, it's that. I'm just saying it doesn't get worse than file sharing images of children. And then listen, I'm not even trying to take shots at Melton, but did you see that clip where Melton said AI child porn was better for society? I mean, that clip, I mean, Melton, if you're listening to this, that was insane. Even if you have that thought, keep that to yourself. Don't ever say anything like that. That's the dumbest statement you can ever publicly state. Even if you feel that way, you shouldn't even say that joking, but I don't think he was joking in that clip.
Yeah, he's another guy I could definitely see. He disappears he disappeared over the summer after Rochester, and he goes to other countries. I could definitely see him getting involved in like underage stuff because it's always he's creepy. There's some guy on Twitter right now. Some guy, this Alex Rosen, I think his name is. He's exposing this.
Good friends with Rosen. Poacher. Yeah, I'm very good friends with Alex. Yeah.
Yeah, so he's putting out all these things, and they all look like Meltons, and they all look similar. They're just ugly fucking losers. I don't know if this one guy, Alex Rosen, it keeps exposing, has a hunchback, but I wouldn't be surprised if he had a hunchback. That's all I'm saying.
I mean, Melton does.
I'm not saying all have hunchbacks, but I think all hunchbacks are. I'll say that.
Well, I don't want to necessarily say that Melton's a pedophile. I don't think he would be dumb enough to actually publicly say that. I hope if he really was.
No, but then he'll be like hiding in plain sight. He's joking about it because it's like, of course I'm just joking about it. But then the old classic hiding in plain sight, just like Diddy. People always talked about the Diddy parties. There's no party like a Diddy party. Everybody literally said that. Neil said that to me one time. There's no party like a Diddy party. And now look.
Well, and I don't even really want this to happen, but I can't believe SHULI's not more worried that they're using an email address with ISODO where...
That's where he's been. He's been talking to the feds. There's no way SHULI can't live stream from where he's on vacation, but Bob can do it from Turkey with no teeth?
Yeah,
Come
and the
on,
fact
man.
is, I know, and the fact is, you got a
And
guy
the
that
fact that he went on vacation when Bob was going to Turkey, again, makes no sense. It makes no sense. They would at least stagger their fucking vacations. I mean, they talk every day for 5 hours a day watching Stuttering John. So wouldn't Bob say, hey, I'm going on to Turkey? And Shuli's like, oh, I'm going to vacation that same fucking time frame. It's fucking idiotic. Shuli's an idiot. Shuli homeschools his kid, didn't graduate high school. I mean, how dumb are these guys? You can't invent characters as dumb.
Well, he's got a guy that started his channel that got caught with 6,000 images.
6,000, not 5,000, 6,000. And not just kitty porn, violence against children. And they were using his email. Again, people got emails from this guy way after he left.
Yeah, the timeline's fishy.
The Shuli network.
In that video, he's like, well, about a year ago, ISO messaged me and said he's going through a divorce with his wife. Well, come to find out, his wife found 6,000 images of child. You'd think that he would kind of somehow figure that out, right? I mean, you think that, like, how maybe ISO. Yeah, I mean, ISO's going to tell him, listen, I'm fucked. I mean, I don't know how you're going to just.
Yeah, there's no way Shuli didn't. There's no way Shuli was in the dark on all of this. All of a sudden, the guy's the executive producer, and now he's like, I'm getting a divorce, so I can't work here anymore. It's like everybody gets divorces. I mean, if everybody couldn't work because I mean, our GDP would fall fucking off the cliff because everyone in this country gets divorced. Stick with your lady.
Of course. That's what I'm saying. You would think that if he was really going through a hard time with his wife, they'd encourage him to be more part of the show to kind of get his mind off it, or at least
make more money.
Yeah, you'd think he'd be working more if he was going through a divorce. Not, I got it. And then what's weird about it, this is what pisses me off, and it just makes me sick, that Shuli said, well, I used to always hear ISO with his kids playing in the background, but I don't think he would ever do that to a kid. I don't know about that. I mean, you got 6,000 images of porn. Probably could have done something to his own kids, allegedly. So, I mean, it's pretty disgusting.
No, he said he would hear the kids in the background. So he thought he was a good dad because he wasn't telling them to pose in weird positions. I mean, Shuli's a fucking idiot. These guys are so dumb. I'm embarrassed to be even loosely affiliated with these fucking losers, hunchbacks, it's like you can't even I didn't even know losers like this existed. It's biblical. Sweet glove.
I mean, I've known about Shuli for forever. I mean, Shuli.
Not me. I should have known about it because as a New York comic working on Howard Stern show, you'd think he'd be a household name, but no, not till now. Not till now when he's getting questioned by the feds. I mean, there's no way him and Bob went on vacation the same fucking time. They're so stupid. They can't even get their fucking loser story straight.
Well, I know that, Howard let Shuli sit in that chair, I believe 1 day or 2 days, and then never basically let him on the show ever again. So Howard he didn't like it. And Shuli went after my friend.
You know why? You know why I did it? Because he was Howard's anti-Semitic.
No, he's not. That's what he
hates Jews. Howard hates Jews. He won't deal with them.